Every single morning at 5:30 a.m., before the sun even touched the streets of Chicago, 13-year-old Ethan would wake up to the sound of his mother coughing in the next room. Not a normal cough, the kind that made you stop breathing for a second because it sounded painful. Their apartment was tiny, peeling walls, broken heater, and during winter the cold slipped through the windows like it lived there too. Ethan's mom worked 2 jobs at a diner, but after getting sick, she could barely stand for more than a few hours. Bills started piling up on the kitchen table, red notices, final warnings, past due. But every night she still smiled at Ethan and said, "We're gonna be okay, baby." And every night, Ethan pretended to believe her. At school, kids laughed at his old hoodie. His shoes had holes in them. One boy even asked, "Bro, do you ever buy new clothes?" Ethan laughed with them, because sometimes fake laughing hurts less than explaining the truth. One afternoon, he came home early and heard his mom crying in the bathroom. "I just need more time," she whispered on the phone. "Please don't shut the electricity off." Ethan stood frozen outside the door. That was the moment he realized. His mom wasn't strong because life was easy. She was strong because she had no choice. The next morning, Ethan didn't go to school. Instead, he grabbed an old snow shovel from the hallway and walked door to door through the freezing neighborhood. "Need your driveway cleaned?" Most people ignored him. Some shut the door before he could finish talking, but one old man handed him $10. Then another lady paid him $15. By the end of the day, his fingers were numb, his shoes were soaked, and his body felt like it would collapse. But in his pocket was $63. That night, while his mom slept on the couch, Ethan quietly placed the money beside the unpaid electricity bill. The next morning, his mother saw it. At first, she looked confused, then terrified. "Ethan, where did this come from?" He shrugged and smiled. "Just helping my best friend." His mom broke down crying. Not loud, not dramatic, just the kind of silent crying that comes from being tired for too long. Weeks passed. Ethan kept shoveling snow before school. Sometimes he skipped lunch to save money. Sometimes he lied and said he already ate. Then one day, his teacher noticed him nearly fainting in class. She pulled him aside gently and asked, "What's going on at home?" Ethan tried to say nothing, but for the first time in months, he started crying instead. The school quietly raised money for his family. Neighbors brought groceries. One mechanic fixed his mom's old car for free. And slowly, things started changing. Years later, Ethan graduated college, first person in his family to ever do it. At graduation, his mother sat in the front row holding the same old scarf she used to wear during those freezing winters. When Ethan walked across the stage, he looked at her and said, "This diploma isn't mine, it's hers." Because some mothers give their children everything, even when they have nothing left to give.